It's January 16th, 2007. Millions of players sit eagerly in front of their computers. The air is thick with anticipation, chat channels are buzzing with speculation, and the servers are on the brink of making history. Everyone is waiting for that one moment, the moment the dark portal opens and changes World of Warcraft for all time. As the first players stepped through the portal, it felt like the dawn of a new era. It wasn't just the expansion, it was an event that will remain in our minds forever. It felt like we were pioneers in a realm filled with endless possibilities. We were all explorers, braving the unknown together. Today, we're journeying back to the Burning Crusade, World of Warcraft's first expansion, and the memories it brought into our lives. Before the Burning Crusade, our lives were consumed by the original World of Warcraft. We conquered Molten Core, braved the depths of Blackwing Lair, and stood united in the gates of Ahn'Qiraj. Every raid, every dungeon brought us closer to the heart of Azeroth. But as the final boss fell, whispers of something greater began to spread. Patch notes teased us with hints, and in January of 2007, it finally happened. The Burning Crusade arrived, and it was unlike anything we had ever seen. Midnight release parties were held, players prepared their snacks and energy drinks, and the login queues grew longer than ever. And then, it finally happened. Suddenly, the anticipation that had been building for months came to life as we prepared to embark on a new adventure. The world we knew so well was about to change forever. It was an exciting yet bittersweet moment as we said goodbye to the familiar and stepped into the unknown of the Burning Crusade. For many of us, stepping through the dark portal was the most cinematic moment in gaming we had experienced. Outland, with its jagged mountains and vibrant skies, felt alien yet captivating. The journey into Hellfire Peninsula wasn't just a new map, it was an entirely new world. Who can forget the first time a Fel Reaver's shadow loomed over them? That mechanical roar still haunts us, doesn't it? But Outland wasn't just about the dangers, it was a place of beauty and wonder. From the floating isles of Nagrant to the eerie, mystical forests of Tarokar, each zone felt like stepping into a storybook. The quests in Burning Crusade weren't just about grinding, they immersed us in the ongoing struggle between the forces of Azeroth and the Burning Legion. We were more than adventurers, we were heroes standing against the tide of darkness. The Burning Crusade brought us more than just new lands to explore. It gave us two new races, the Blood Elves and Draenei. Suddenly the factions felt more balanced, and players had new lore to uncover. Remember creating your first character in the glowing halls of Silvermoon, or in the mystical isles of Azure Mist? For the Horde players, the allure of the Blood Elves made us feel sophisticated. They weren't just about brute strength, they had style, magic, and a touch of arrogance. And for the Alliance, the Draenei brought an alien elegance to Azeroth. Their ancient technology and connection to the light gave the Alliance a much-needed spark of mystery. But these new races weren't just cosmetic additions. Their starting zones were immersive experiences, packed with stories and unique environments. Silvermoon felt like a city lost in time, while the Draenei's crash landing on Azure Mist Isle hinted at the cosmic scope of the WoW universe. And then, there was flying. Flying wasn't just a feature, it was freedom. The world felt expansive in a way we'd never known. No more invisible walls or impassable terrain. Outland was ours to explore from the skies, but earning that flight was not easy. Grinding for gold to buy your first flying mount was a rite of passage. Whether you were farming motes of air in Shadowmoon Valley or running dailies in Skedis, that first takeoff made all the effort worthwhile. And who could forget the thrill of the Netherwing Drake questline? Bonding with a Drake, infiltrating the Dragonmaw clan, and finally earning your own Netherwing mount felt like a big triumph. The expansion also tested our mettle. Heroic dungeons introduced us to a new level of challenge, and arenas gave us a stage to prove our skill. And Karajan became a rite of passage for raiders. The towering spire was filled with mysteries, dangers, and the echoes of Medivh's tragic story. Each boss fight felt personal, each victory was earned. Raiding in Burning Crusade was a journey of preparation, teamwork, and persistence. The encounters were challenging, and the rewards felt well-deserved. From the sprawling dungeons of Tempest Keep to the swamps of Zengar Marsh and the horrors of Black Temple, every raid and dungeon was an adventure, and who can forget Illidan's chilling proclamation? But beyond the features and content, what made the Burning Crusade truly magical was the community. Whether it was forming dungeon groups in general chat, debating raid strategies on forums, or simply hanging out in Shatrath, we shared these moments together. These weren't just pixels on a screen, they were memories we built with friends, guild drama, raid nights, late night farming sessions. These are the moments that defined our experience. The community made every victory sweeter and every failure easier to bear. It was more than a game, it was a world we inhabited together. Looking back now, it's hard to describe the feeling of the Burning Crusade. It was a chapter in our lives. We were young, had no obligations or worries. Maybe that was one reason why this time felt so beautiful. Whether you were a tank holding the line, a healer keeping everyone alive, or a DPS chasing that perfect rotation, we were part of something special. This was the Burning Crusade, our first expansion. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this journey through Outland, I'd really appreciate a like and a subscription. It helps and means a lot to me. Until next time, adventurers.